Here are the key highlights of today's budget, specifically from a tax perspective. So one is the income tax slabs for the people who choose to go under the new regime have been rechecked. Overall, the impact is at the lower end of salaries that, let's say, people earning up to 10 lakh will save up to 10,000 rupees per annum, and on the higher end, it could be as high as 17,500 per annum. Because along with the rejig slabs, the standard deduction has also been enhanced from 50,000 to 75,000. This is as regards the slab rates. Second big change is the change in taxation rates for long-term and short-term capital gains. Short-term capital gains have moved from 15 to 20%, and long-term have moved from 10 to 12.5. So yes, these are decent jumps. But we should remember that there was a time when we moved from a 0% long-term capital gain to a 10% one. So this hike is still smaller. Number two is indexation benefit under long-term capital gains has now been abolished, and at the same time the holding period for long-term is now either 1 or 2 years. So equity is 1 and everything else is 2 years. Third highlight is that people who suffer TCS on account of various purchases or remittances under the liberalized remittance scheme can now declare their TCS to their employer and can give credit for the same, and thereby reduce the TDS that they have deduct from the employee's salary, which could mean that employees can get a little more money in their hands. And last but not the least, the hike in the limit for an employer's contribution to NPS, which has moved from 10 to 14, is also a big positive, because in that ways, people who are under the new regime can now contribute more towards NPS and enjoy the higher taxes.